Hey guys, welcome back. While we've still got a little bit of light left before the sun goes down, I thought I would pour up a glass of my National Pride special bitter, English bitter. So there it is there. This is my first proper taste of it. So really happy with that colour there, like a chestnut sort of brown. Happy with the clarity, and it's holding on to a nice sort of fluffy, slightly creamy white cap. It's only a finger, but it seems to be hanging around. So yeah, all this looking good. First signs. Before we dive in, just want to quickly run over a little bit of bad news and then some good news I had with the brew of this beer, or brewing of this beer. So if you watch my brew day footage of this, unfortunately, when I went to keg it, I discovered that I'd had some sort of cross-contamination with the saison that I'd brewed up previously in the same fermenter. The first thing that sort of alerted me to a problem was the gravity was really low. It was down to about 1002, and I thought that's not right, especially for SO4 yeast. So I had to take the taste, and I could tell that it didn't taste right. Sort of probably tasting like a hybrid saison English bitter. So anyway, nobody wants to taste that, so I was pretty disappointed about that, but I thought I'll just jump back on the horse, and then within a few days of that I rebrewed exactly the same recipe that I showed you in the brew day footage, but I used my other fermenter. So I used my main stainless steel Brewtech fermenter, and yeah, here is the end result. So yeah, I'll just very quickly run over the ingredients. I'll put them on the screen. So it's 85% Golden Promise, slightly different from version 1. So 6.4% medium crystal, 6.4% wheat, 2.1% dark chocolate, which I think really helped give it that nice colour. Started at 1041, finishing pretty low for SO4, so 1008. Came out at 4.3%, and it's been in the keg for 9 days, and it's 28 IBUs. So happy days. So cheers guys, hope your week's going well. We will go in for a smell. So really looking forward to this beer, because I haven't brewed up an English bitter for a long time, well, at least a year anyway. Excuse the sound of the truck in the background. So yeah, it's definitely all about the malts, getting some nice sort of slight sweetness, and like almost like a nutty sort of caramel aroma, which smells really good, and then getting like a sort of almost like a dry toast sort of aroma. So yeah, it smells really good, really inviting. So we won't waste any more time. We'll dive in. Another mouthful. Yeah, follows on from the what I was picking up in the aroma really nicely. So yeah, almost like a slight sweet, nutty sort of caramel on the flavour. So the Golden Promise, which is the bulk of the grain, has a sort of a sweetness to it anyway, and then a medium crystal, which isn't an overly sweet crystal, but it's, yeah, it has more sort of nutty, sweet sort of characters to it. The wheat just helps with the mouthfeel a little bit, also probably helping with the head retention. Dark chocolate, obviously for the colour. But yeah, very, very nice. Almost like a slight woody sort of character. I don't know if that's coming from the East K Goldings, but yeah, that combo, yeah, like say sweet sort of nutty caramel, the nice mouthfeel. Yeah, a bit of dry toast and that sort of almost like a woody character. Really nice. It's only 4.3%, so nice and easy, an easy drinker. 28 IBU, so nice. It's got some nice bitterness up front, which you want from a bitter. But one thing I have noticed, it might be because the SO4 dropped down to 1008, which is pretty low. You normally be looking at sort of 1010 or 1012, but this is a little bit lower than that, which isn't out of the range for SO4. But yeah, it's got a nice dry back end to it. Nice bit of glass lacing as well. So yeah, all in all, this is pretty much ticks all the boxes that I wanted. So it's a good autumn beer. It's 4.3%, so it's nice and sessionable. It's all about, pretty much all about the malts. And it's just, yeah, it fits perfect with the weather. We're getting temperatures starting to drop off now, so yeah, out of the sort of Pilsner weather and into something a bit more malt driven. Yeah, no, it's going to go down a treat. So I'm really happy that I rebrewed it. I was very disappointed. Yeah, I just couldn't believe that, you know, the version 1, it just went straight down the sink. I didn't even bother trying to keg it or anything. I could tell straight away, even from the hydro sample, that something was, you know, wasn't right. Like I say, who wants a hybrid sort of saison English bitter? I don't think it's ever a style that will catch on. So yeah, I'm very pleased that I did jump back on the horse straight away and rebrew it, because I thought otherwise I'll just end up stewing on that failed batch. So yeah, no, happy days. So it's encouraged me to keep on brewing. So yeah, if you didn't watch the brew day footage, so it's a recipe out of this book here, the Complete Homebrew Handbook. It says it's published by Future, so it's more of a magazine. And sorry, I'll just quickly find the recipe. So yeah, that's the recipe there. National Pride. So I wasn't too far off the mark. I said in the brew day footage, I simplified the recipe, just used East Kent Golding. Rather, they had tiny amounts of Target Northdown Challenger, but the bulk was East Kent Golding, so I decided to stick with that. My starting gravity was bang on with these, 1041. It's got 2 extra points in the final gravity. My bitterness is a couple of IBUs out, but apart from that, pretty much as they say. I'm not sure about that picture, because it looks pretty much like this picture, so I think it's like a stock English bitter picture, but I think you'd agree that, hopefully you agree that my beer looks quite a bit better in the glass than this one, so I'm sure this is just some stock image they've used. So if you do brew this up, yeah, it's probably not going to turn out like that appearance wise. So okay guys, that's me sort of finished. Enjoy the rest of your week. Drink good beer. Getting a slight tiny hint of that dark chocolate. It's only 2%, but yeah, some hint there of chocolate, I think it is, or just my imagination going wild. So yeah, catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching, and over and out. Cheers.
Thanks for watching Dina's Homebrew. If you like what you see, please comment, subscribe. Enjoy great beer.